much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference between us and a million miles. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be home. Hello from the outside. At least I can say that I've tried to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart, but it don't matter. It clearly doesn't tear you apart anymore. Hello, how are you? It's so typical of me to talk about myself. I'm sorry. I hope that you're well. Did you ever make it out of that town where nothing ever happened? It's no secret that the both of us are running out of time. So hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be home.
then what are they doing here? They're here because is it sex? I'm not sure. It could be like he's an asshole. He's a selfish asshole. He doesn't care about people. He doesn't care about anyone. So no, he's bad. He's weird. He's bad. Yeah. He... doesn't get it. He doesn't get being a 3. He doesn't know what that is. And that's what it was. Oh, he was here to take a shit. And that's it. And then he found out about sex. And then he wanted to do it all the time. And he didn't really care what the female looked like. He cared, but not, he didn't care enough. He didn't care that much. He you know, yeah, I don't know why. And then now he's here for punishment. He died, I think. He He's just too weird, too obscure, just... I don't know who, someone cut off his thumbs, and then he died. And nothing to show for his life. He just doesn't get it. The most important thing is not the most important thing in this world that is right now. Because if it was, it would be fair. And I wouldn't be alone. I would have somebody special in my life. Batman. That's highly evolved. In order to think like that, you gotta be highly evolved. You have to be like on ghost level, because this is ghost level stuff. It's not for people, it's for ghosts. It's for heaven. The people that are here are learning, having learning experiences about life. And I'll catch them, I could catch them, or can catch all of them, doing something stupid. And then I would say something or get mad, and then the other person that did it doesn't understand that. They don't understand why I'm upset. Because they don't know that they're doing that. They don't know that they're stupid. They don't know that. They don't know that it's a learning experience. They don't know they're here for learning experiences. They don't know that. So, you know. And I'm not here for any learning experiences because I've already passed on this planet. You know, I'm an angel from the spirit world. And the spirit world has heaven and hell and truth and justice, safety. I was never meant to be, I was never supposed to be here, because the world is not a safe place for ghosties. It's not safe for me either. I was not supposed to be here. To suffer, to go to waste, to do nothing, to have a broken heart all the time, to be alone, to be depressed, to be working at a job you hate, to be never having enough money. Those things are not reasons to live on earth. They're reasons to not live on earth, to not live here, not reasons to live here. What's going on in your life, and you run down the list, and then you say, this doesn't make any sense. I look like this, I'm this pretty, and I don't have a boyfriend? Something's up with that. Something's up with that. There's something wrong going on. It's the mess people. So you got mess people, and on top of having mess people, they also are here for their learning experiences. And they putting non-dope shit into the world because they're not dope. So they're not putting dope into the world. They're putting things that aren't dope in the world. And we can't handle that kind of shit. because we're dope and we can't deal with non-dope things. It could ruin us. It could wreck us. So they don't know. They're not aware of why they're here because they don't think about anything. They don't break it down and try to figure it out because that's what a pretty person does, not an ugly no-dope person. An ugly no-dope person might put some things together really quick and learn from it or something, but they don't know that they're not supposed to be here. And they don't know why they're not. They don't understand the dope world at all. It's like way too high class for them. It's like way up there. They can't comprehend or understand anything that I'm doing or saying. You know, they might look like they're understanding it. They might say something that makes sense, you know, like regular people do. But in their heart, they know something's wrong. Something's wrong with them. And I'm dope and I'm easy. So if someone see me and I'm out there and I'm by myself, it doesn't look right. It looks suspicious. It doesn't make any sense. Why am I alone? I look like this and I'm alone? That doesn't make any sense. That's not supposed to be that way. I'm not supposed to be suffering alone my whole entire life. Getting cancer and shit because of it. They did this to me. Those mess people. They have destroyed my life. How is that possible? Because it's stupidity. And then when you want to break it down all the way and say, look, there's only one most important thing in life, and it's drugs. Of course, they're not going to agree with that. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm still alive, and I've got some things. I've got my looks, which is the most important thing that I can survive on. But the things that I needed for my survival, I don't have them. And Hell's Angel doesn't have them either. Something's really wrong. Because how can people be expecting to believe that I'm alone? It doesn't make sense. And why would I want to be alone? I don't want to be alone. They know that. I'm white. White people don't like living alone. They like marriages and shit. You know, true love forever. I mean, so you know that I look like this and I'm white and I want somebody in my life and there isn't anybody. So what's up? What's going on with this? Well, I mean, look around you. How can we be expected to survive in this world with some of the horrible things that are going on here? Like those no-dope people that don't belong here. If they're here, how could you ever dream or think that you're going to have any kind of a decent life with them here? Even though we're all separated in our own homes, they still get in. They still fucking ruin our lives somehow. And what are they doing here? Well, what are they doing here? I don't know why they're here. They are not supposed to be here. Somehow they got in. I don't know how they got in, but I didn't let them in. So I don't know how they got in, but they did. And then I did. Because I'm also illegal. Because white people are dangerous. Very dangerous. And it's okay for me to be here because I'm helping. I'm doing research on this. I'm helping. You know, it's my job. And I'm the only one like this. The only white one like this. Just me. The other white people, unless they're dope, are really bad and they're not supposed to be here. Because they will destroy our lives, and they have. So, yeah, so to answer my long-lived question about white people, the answer is they're dangerous, sometimes ugly, they don't like any other race other than white. But see, when they meet me and they see me, I'm white, they're not going to like white anymore either. And then they're going to be stuck in this world as someone's race that now they change their mind and they don't want it anymore because of me. But they don't even think about all of that shit. They just you know, but they don't respect that about me either. They don't respect me at all. Because respect is a very pretty way to be. Respect is for people who are understanding what that means and want to know more about it and want to try it and think about it. The reason that they don't change, other than the fact that they're not dope, but they don't get better. They just, you know, they might come across some pretty information or something, but they'll lose it. They're not after anything pretty. They're not thinking about anything pretty. Yeah, they don't understand about ghosties at all. And they remain ignorant and they remain stupid. And that's their weapon. Because as long as they don't know what's going on with us, they're not going to get bothered. Yeah? Huh?